Very good, very good.
All right, so tonight we want to just cover a little bit of Bitcoin action and maybe a little bit of preparation of what's to come here in the coming days, okay? And so, if you guys joined us last stream, we kind of, we're on the fence about which direction Bitcoin was going to go. Obviously, we always want to give bullish targets, and we're just moon boys, right? Everyone's just a moon boy, right? So, so right now, what we're looking at is we've kind of wicked off down here around 90, 95.50. We didn't have a candle close down there, so that's good stuff. Daily candle just came in. We are below the 20 EMA. Which is inherently bearish, right? He's a dumb boy, yeah. So we need to get these candles to close. If we're really going to have a breakdown here, we need a candle close below like 94 or whatever this is, 94.50. Okay, candle close below 94.50, or yeah, let's just say 9400. Okay, 9400 on the daily, or on the weekly. We need a weekly close below 94.50. So to break down in this symmetrical triangle, if you will, if you want to call it that. Some people are calling it a descending triangle. I'm going to just go and call this a symmetrical triangle. Now, I gave targets in the Discord earlier, and if you guys haven't joined that, Todd or Dale will post that in the chat here shortly. Are you guys there? Todd, Dale, you guys there?
I'm there.
All right, cool. So what we want to cover for you guys tonight is, BACT is coming in a couple days, and there's going to be some definitely going to be some market volatility. And for all you guys that are utilizing the bot setups that we have, we want to make sure you guys are prepared for that volatility, and basically just don't get wrecked, because we don't know if there's going to be a 10% drop, if it's going to be
you bet. We'll post a link here.
We don't know if it's going to be a 15% drop. We just want everyone to be prepared. So the current settings, okay, if we have our base order set at 8% of our account balance and 16% for the safeties, okay, which is what this first calculator is showing you, right? So you got your base order at 8 and your first safety order at 16%. So what that would look like on your bot, okay, would be something like this. So if we're on my long bot, we click edit, go into the settings, and I'm currently running 1224, okay, which is a little bit more high risk. Okay, the 1224 setting is around a 7.5x leverage, okay? And 1 second here, I'm just trying to show you guys what my liquidation would be, okay? If a drop happened and I was in a long, okay, my entire account will get liquidated at 89.06 at the 1224 setting, and at the 1020 setting, our liquidation for a long would be around 87.47, okay. And obviously, if you want more protection, you use less of your account, which would be less leverage, and obviously you're gonna make less gains because you're risking less money, right? However, you won't run the risk of your account getting wrecked during the breakout. Okay, so you could even go lower than these settings. You could even just go to base order 4%, right? So that would just put you at 2.5x leverage, and you're looking at like maybe like a 7,200 liquidation price down there. So maybe that gives you a lot of protection, right? Any questions you guys have? Dale, Todd, you guys want to add anything that I'm covering here? Bueller. You guys want to add anything? All right. Well, I think they're a little delayed. But so yeah, I just wanted to cover that for you guys tonight. And
Yeah, maybe I'll just chime in here and just say that we should be just very cautious here and turn down the leverage for sure. Via running on cross, so make sure that you turn down your base and your safety orders when we're running these during back, because we're not going to know what's going to happen.
all right, guys. So we are fair warning you that there is going to be impending volatility, and make sure you guys are prepared for that. And maybe, if you really want to, even shut off your bot. I know that sounds stupid, but maybe shut it off, or maybe lower your settings very low so that you don't really run that risk, right? So today, my bot, well, at 8 p.m. it starts with new results. So I think today the bot made like $30 or something, something like that. Well, anyways, well, you guys have any questions? I just wanted to give you guys a quick update tonight. We can cover a little bit more of Bitcoin and maybe some other assets you guys want to look at. I've been looking at this weed stock, Oxley Cannabis it's called, and there's there's not enough data for the weekly chart to give signals, but
I was going to say that did sound quite interesting, that.
talk about BTC. All right. So the break for BTC is like right around that 38% area. Right, so we're coming pretty close right now to this breakout, or breakdown, if you will. So we should see resolution here shortly. I mean, we're looking at from this candle body to the top here is right around 30%. I can't load the PDF, so no, I'm not going to go over it. Why do I think back will cause a pump? I don't necessarily think it'll cause a pump. I just know that the 3/8 chart is kind of showing a hidden bullish divergence, right? We got some divergence here, hidden bullish divergence. If you look at the oscillators, and we are diverging here also. As long as we continue to make higher levels of, or lower levels of negative momentum, and the price action kind of just is consolidating, that could be good for the bulls, because it seems like they can't, or they're having trouble pushing the price down, and we'll see what happens. But there are some signs here of a bullish move, but it's not like every oscillator is agreeing, right? So I mean, your Stokes are not necessarily agreeing right now, like they're pointed down. But the RSI, there is some hidden bullish divergence. We did kind of cover that. We did kind of cover that in the last stream, right? One sec. So if I pull up, if I do pull up, you know, the impending price action that we have with a little cheat sheet here for divergence. Okay. So we have a move down. As you can see, this move started down here. Well, this looks like hidden bullish divergence, right? So the price actually is making higher lows, right? But our oscillators are pointing down. So that's what I mean by hidden bullish divergence. Where is BTC going? Well, I mean, I'm inclined to believe we have hidden bullish divergence. That's what I'm inclined to believe here. And although we did get a daily candle close below the 20 EMA, and we have some negative momentum that we're still incurring right here. Obviously, it is higher levels or lower levels of negative momentum, right? Our lowest level being on August 29th. We've made some higher levels, and we are showing some divergence, some bullish divergence on the 3-day chart. And should we turn off the 1-minute buy? I mean, if we expect a big move in any direction, our profit will be very small. We are exposing ourselves to liquidation. That's correct, Anki. Like I covered before, the leverage calculator here that we put together for you guys. If you guys have a base order of 8%, okay, that puts your liquidation around 8472.5. If your bot went long at 10,466. How can you donate to the channel? I do have in the I do have a link to a tip. You guys could leave me a tip on my stream elements. That'd be greatly appreciated to support the channel. And I think once I get complete monetization, I'll be able to have like a super chat on here. So. Hang on just a second. Okay. We will post a spreadsheet, yep. Alright, so we're going to go through one other document here that Todd actually put together for you guys. And this is the, like our kind of just guideline for, you know, some risk management that you guys can apply to your bots. And so you guys have an understanding of how to mess with some of the bot settings. Okay. But we can just go through it real briefly here. So this is just our guide, and then our links to our bots. So basically what we're trying to explain here is that you guys can manually add funds after your bots have done $5 cost averages. And so you can add funds so that you can have another manual dollar cost average so that it will continue to bring your average entry lower, so that you can get into a profit quicker on these drops. So to do that, you would go to your 3 comma site and click on your Add Funds button right here, and you would just use the slider to to deviate or to add to your position, so that it lowers your entry basically. If you guys have any questions about the bots or the indicator or anything really you guys want to add, let us know in the Discord, and we'll kind of cover it. All right, so let's see what else on this document do I want to cover here tonight. Yep, so the add funds area, just covered that. You could also add a stop loss. But doing that is kind of goes against what we've set up here, because where we are dollar cost averaging. So we recommend switching the base and safety order percentages to your guys' own risk appetite, obviously, and we're recommending running between 7 to 8% base and 14 to 16% safety in the next couple days here. And that's going to obviously, like I just covered before, these ranges are going to allow you a 23.5% move essentially on the 816 setting, and obviously on the 714 setting, it's like 50% or whatever percentage that is more, so maybe around a 30% more protection. Okay, and we recommend opening up active safety orders on exchanges to all 5 if the orders are not already there in place. They therefore can't fill during a flash crash, so make sure you guys are prepared for that. And we recommend to turn off all rapid fire bots and the users on Bybit to decrease your leverage, and base and safety orders as well. And see in the note 1 here. Where's that? Yeah, so just like I covered before on the 3 commas website, the percentage base order and percentage base safety. And we recommend you guys to have extra balance ready to push your liquidation levels, more in favor of basically further out from liquidation. We don't want to see any of you guys get wrecked during these next couple days here when we have a breakout. All right, so that's kind of why we covered it on the stream tonight, and we just wanted to prepare you guys for the future moves. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please join the Discord, ask some questions, and we'll be there to answer you. We got Todd, Dale, myself, and Ninja in the Discord. Okay. Any other questions, guys? That's right, a 23.5% move on August 16th. You want ETH? Let's cover ETH. Okay. I'm gonna cover ETH. So ETH looks pretty good. Another hour. Oh my god. All right. So ETH hit a 50% retrace and kind of back to hit the 786 next level and got rejected, and now it's bouncing off the 618 as support. And as you can see, we're just now creating a positive momentum, and we are definitely going to see a nice move to the upside here. We have all this divergence happening here on the weekly or on the 3-day chart, right? Divergence back from April of 18. Okay, our Stokes are pointed up on a 3-day. We are nearing that area of overbought territory on the stochastic RSI, but our RSI here is nowhere near overbought. We're actually just entering the bullish control zone, and we do see a little bit of curvature to the right here. Obviously signaling some pullback that's happening right now with ETH. And if we go to a 4-hour, we can kind of see in on the action here what ETH is up to over the next coming days here, or next few hours, I would say. So if we get a nice bounce here off the 20 EMA, we could probably head higher. Our RSI on the 4-hour is pointing down. However, we do have that hidden bullish divergence. Okay. You see we do have receding volume happening here. All good signs for Ethereum right now, I would say, as long as Bitcoin doesn't completely plummet. We can look at the ETH BTC pair real quick. Obviously looks similar to the USD pair, and it is looking pretty bullish on the daily right now. Now, as far as some targets go for ETH BTC, we go to our most discernible previous swing high to our swing low. We can get some targets here. Right, we've established a swing low. We've crossed the 236. Could I put the chart on the green screen? Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of having the backdrop, right? Can't we all be millionaires like Arash? Okay. All right, yeah, so we just crossed the 236 here. We're going on up to the 382 fib extension, which is the beginning of the golden mean ratio. The golden mean ratio is between the 382 and the 618. These are common retrace areas for assets that have come out of a crash or come down out of a bearish trend, okay? And obviously we did get a reversal here, and we're headed on up versus Bitcoin. So, but if we look at Bitcoin dominance, if we look at Bitcoin dominance, we can see that it's kind of sideways right now, sideways, but we do have a sell signal in on the daily, which means that Bitcoin dominance is going to drop, and all the altcoins should gain against Bitcoin. Let's go to CoinMarketCap real quick, just to kind of get a quick glance to see if we do have any green today. Doesn't look like we have much green versus US dollar, but if we go versus Bitcoin, we'll see some more green, right? Because Bitcoin just consolidating, and a lot of these altcoins are reversing their price action. So let's look at Atom real quick. Atom USD pair on Poloniex, I think, has the most data. Yeah, so we got a daily buy signal that came in on Atom, and let me just get some fib targets here for you guys, because I think we have established a swing low here from I believe the last stream we covered this. Yep, we've established a swing low. We've crossed through the 236 fib extension. What do you know? We hit the 382 golden mean ratio. We immediately pulled back, right? So you guys kind of have to you know, understand that once we hit the 382 or the 50% retrace, or the golden zone exactly, the 618, those are all areas for price action to reverse back to the downside for a back test, right? So what you want to do is you want to look for areas. If you're looking to go long on, say, Atom here, I would definitely wait for this. This looks like a double bottom that's happening right now. If this thing does hold above the 297 area, right? So you know, on the hourly, you're waiting for, or the 4 hour, basically you're waiting another 3 hours here. If this candle closes below it, then, you know, it's pretty much safe to say that this might back test this 283 area if this doesn't hold, right? Because this is just an initial impulse down, right? So maybe that was bear flag, and we're just waiting to see what happens, right? Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now. Every time you say swing low, I think sweet chariot. I don't get it. Wait. Okay. See what else I missed here. All right. Yeah. So back to Atom. Yep, just waiting to see what happens here. We got some sort of double bottom action coming in. Looks like negative momentum is weeding off. We do have some bullish divergence here. Let's check the other oscillators here. We'll look kind of look like we're doing that, right? If we bounce here, we got bullish divergence on 2 oscillators, and you can see the receding volume, right? Hope that answers your question, Dale. And let's cover a couple other. Okay, yeah, the trailing stop that we tested on 3 commas isn't really as effective as we want it to be, so we don't recommend using it. However, you guys can do whatever you want. You're going to just realize that it's not as profitable as we'd have liked it to have been. So. Let me know if you guys got any other. When will BNB go under $15? I don't know, man. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Well, let's take a look at it. Do a daily. BNB USD. Obviously Binance, right? This is one of those super bullish charts, man. What do we got going here? We got any real action happening here? This kind of looks like a rising wedge to me, actually. And we've bounced out of on this back of this channel, right? We had this like support here. It actually fell below it, right? Fell below it, back tested it a few times, and then popped back over it. Yeah, this is interesting. So we've bounced here off the bottom trend line, Arash. So if we like zoom in on this a little bit more, we can see. Now we're right on it. We're literally right on the back part of this support. Okay, if we go to a 4-hour chart, we can kind of see that it's pretty close. It's pretty close to breaking down, right? Pretty close to breaking down out of this. However, you know, our RSI is pointing down for now. You know, we haven't really formed a lower low or a higher low just yet. So it's a little too early to tell what's going to end up happening here. Obviously, we have a sell signal that's in on the 4-hour, effectively. That came in on the 18th. So, that should tell you enough that this is heading down for now, and we've consolidated here, and now we've started a little bit of a solid at currently. So what we want to see, if we want to really break down further here, is a candle close on the hourly below $20.38, and then you've got this support here right around 20 bucks to break down from. And once you do that, once you close below 20 bucks, you look left, there really isn't too much more support, right? Let's go to a daily. Let's go back to a daily to see. Yeah, I mean, we got some wicks here around 19-ish. On the daily, you got daily support at 16.75. So if your candle close below $19, you're definitely going to hit that $16 area. Okay, and I'd say the measured move on this wedge, if we were to break down, is like a pretty big move down, actually. You know, it's from this, it's about a 300% move either way, right? So if we break up, it's 300%. If we break down, it's also 300% down. So you're putting targets like right around that $7 area if we do break down on BNB. But I don't know, man. We're kind of curving this rounding this bottom area here. So, and if you go to like a 3-day chart, we're already almost oversold, right? We're down here on the RSI, and we do have some divergence here. And we've created quite a bit of negative momentum already. So we'll see. We're getting divergence here back from March of 18. To me, this looks like a pretty bullish scenario. I mean, we're not really seeing too much price action to the downside here. Yeah, I mean, the coin's lost half its value since June. That's for sure. But a lot of the altcoins actually lost half their value since June. So now it looks like they're picking back up versus Bitcoin. I don't know if that answers your question, Arash, but I don't really know that it's going to go down that far. 15 bucks. Well, I mean, like I said, we get a candle close below 19, we're going to get to there. We're probably going to get there. 16 bucks. This is your support right here on your 3-day chart. So you would need a candle close below 1830, and then you might have a chance at back testing this $16 area. But yeah, it looks like this. I mean, you could argue that this is a head and shoulders pattern. This being your like baby right shoulder. I don't know. This is a pretty bad drawing, but something like that. But it looks like we've already kind of hit the measured move of this head and shoulders pattern. One second, I'm just going to grab some water. One sec. It's a comfy chair, yes. All right. Whew. Excuse me. So any other questions or concerns about the bots? We're gonna post the Discord channel. Wand chain. All right, wand chain. Wand chain on the daily. What was their? All right, here we go. Let's look at a weekly wand chain. All right, so here's your weekly on wand chain. We have a huge volume spike here, as you can see. We go to our previous swing high to our said swing low. We haven't actually established a swing low, right? Because we don't have a candle close above the 236 fib extension. So let's go to our daily chart. And as you can see, we touched the 236 and we kind of dropped and failed right here, right? So let's take a look at this a little bit further. We are putting in a higher low here, right? So, you know, this to me looks like not a bad spot to pick up some wand chain. Well, let's look at our Stokes. Yeah, I mean, we do have some divergence here if we hold this area. How about our momentum oscillator? I mean, we have quite a bit of divergence happening here. You know, we have divergence here back from November of 18. Okay. Palladium. Yeah, I'll get some palladium in there. Palladium looking pretty strong. Let's go to a weekly first. All right, so obviously we have our neckline here. This is our neckline. Right around that 11-13 area. All right, and so we had this double bottom. And our measure move from the double bottom is around 680%, okay, Nick? And that would be 680% from the break. That's quite a big run up, all right. $680% puts you around $8,800, man. That's measure move of palladium. This entire move. You know, this is back from where's that? May, or since the bottom of June of 2003. Okay, so in about 16 years, 16 years ago we bottomed, so you can figure that out. You know, how much have we gained up since we broke this neckline? But basically, since we break the neckline now, we're looking at about a 680% move. This could take years, obviously, you know, maybe another 10 years. But that's the area, that's the PCZ of this pattern, okay? PCZ is a pattern completion zone, for all you guys that don't know what that means. And yeah, this is just a big cup and handle, man. You got your big cup here, and then you got your handle. That's a continuation pattern. Better hold on to it for the next 10 years, buddy. This is a long-term trade, man. Long-term trade. Yeah, I mean, they're the Fed cut the rates again. I mean, they're basically pretty close to debasing the U.S. dollar. I mean, that's what's happening right now. They're printing all this cash, giving it to the banks for liquidity, so people can still borrow money for like nothing, just to keep the economy afloat. That's what's happening right now. Scary stuff, man. Yeah, you don't. Gold also, man. We already know. We already looked at the gold chart a couple times, but gold, Bitcoin, really any of these commodities. That's right, Todd. That's right. Shitcoin. All right, let's go through some testimonials from the Swing Trade Pros Discord for all you guys hopping on the stream tonight. Thank you guys for joining. We have 9 people watching the stream tonight. Let's get a like and a comment for that. Seawater. Oh yeah, let's get some of these testimonials up. We got Crypto Soldier posting gains today. We had a couple other people say they haven't had a losing trade since using the bot. Best trading bot, save consistent gains, can't get enough, roughly 20 to 30% monthly gains, unbelievable. Yeah, guys, check out the Swing Trade Pro indicator and bots. We're here for you guys, and keep further tweaking the bot based on market trend and changes that are happening. I want to I'll still put out that disclaimer that Backed will create some volatility in this market, as there will be an influx of cash coming in. So make sure you guys dial down your bots. We just posted again in the Discord to make sure you guys have an understanding of that. All right. Make sure you guys hit that bell and that sub, and tell all your friends about us. We're just trying to help everyone make some gains during this bull run. All right. So thank you guys for joining. And if you guys have anything else you guys want me to cover, please post it in the chat here before I run. I think maybe like 10 more minutes on the stream here. So if you guys just want to get any last questions you guys have, that'd be great. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick before we jump. So no confirmed sell signal yet on the weekly from Bitcoin here on the weekly chart. We are still impending this breakout from this equilateral triangle if you're just joining us here. And we're just holding above the 20 EMA, right? I mean, that's what Bitcoin's done every single bull run. No, I think we have bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence on the weekly. Yeah, I mean, that's not to say we can't wick down real quick and then bounce, you know, that definitely can happen. I'm not here to say that that's not impossible. It's not out of the cards for sure. Daily chart, looking a little bearish. We had a daily candle close below the 20 EMA again. And we do, but this volume though, if you guys look, really is not like anything. Like, it's just very weak volume, right? We haven't had any volume spike since June. So, very weak sell volume. But we are seeing some move to the downside as we speak, sitting around 9,900. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're not really getting completely bearish until we get a candle close, a weekly candle close before 9,400, and we're not getting bullish until we get a weekly candle close above 10.6 or 10.8, right? We need to see closes above these areas on the weekly, right? And if we continue to make lower highs, then you know we're going to keep testing this support area. And if we keep testing the support, there's obviously a better chance that we do break down. So we're going to have to see how it plays out. But for right now, I'm obviously just kind of neutral. We are coming to a close of this triangle. So just be prepared is all we're trying to help you guys with here tonight. Let's look at Ontology real quick. We got this nice rounding bottom happening here on the daily. This is like another double bottom. This is a bottom. We got another double bottom. We got a nice rounding bottom. This is kind of like a cup and handle type deal here from what I'm seeing, right? We got another cup. Got another cup forming here. Looks like a continuation pattern. But your daily Stokes are pointed down, your RSI is pointing down right now. Positive momentum with negative price action is not always the best. We do have some bearish divergence on the daily. All right. So see how this plays out, man. I mean, I would set a stop right around this 70 cent area, 72 cent area. Anywhere below this 20 EMA actually. If we get a daily candle close below it, I'd be very cautious. Is all I'm trying to say here. So I mean, just be cautious, Dale. We don't want to get you caught up in a trade here. All right. We did double top around this 382 fib extension. You guys see that the beginning of the golden zone. We price action did reverse. We reversed here once, back tested the 236, and then tried to get through it again and failed. And that's kind of where we are right now. We're just kind of teetering in this range above this initial support that we made back in February and December of 19 and 2018. All right. But if Bitcoin decides to just continue consolidating and or trend upwards, then a lot of these altcoins will follow it, right? So that's kind of where we're at right now with a lot of these altcoins. Yeah, I mean, you don't really want to short Ontology until you break this 70 cent area, and then you're looking at a short that could run down to like 50 or 60 cents. There's support here, and then there's support here around 51 cents. All right. Well, all right, guys, that's all for tonight. I just wanted to give you guys a quick market update and prepare you guys for the incoming volatility for your bots. For those that have set them up with us, we appreciate you guys supporting our channel and our community. And we'll catch you guys in the next stream. All right.